Welcome to the WB. It's the incomparable.
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets around. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What a punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectations from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won the hands down.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. That counter shot lands. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Swing and a miss with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Has to be careful for that receipt. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance with...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home for that jab. be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness. Which fighter will say no mas? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dash.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, and there's the bell to start the round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
So much firepower here. Back and forth they go. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round here so far. If you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He threw a punch and just got countered. So close with that uppercut. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Starting to take some deep breaths now. This very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He scores with the counter. They're both trying for a knockout. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good fight. fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
In the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful.
Big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I've got to see that again.
He's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
That is a show of character. When you're put down...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything. Full bang.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Pensacola's finest is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well done with that counter shot. Let's talk about Roy Jones. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's a counter shot. That hook doesn't score. A straight right just misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. They're giving us a high-tempo show.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Caution being thrown to the wind. You'd like to see more jabs. So close with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter shot. 3-1 action, and they are delivering. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Every time they... This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominant. They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. And that hook scores.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Just missed with that hook. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Looks like they're out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They missed. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Can't land that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter shot. Every time, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Missed him with that uppercut. Just missing with the right uppercut. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Catch and shoot. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've...
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What will they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You'd like to see more jabs. Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges, Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion. As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it exactly as, you know, I might have been a round out or two, but these guys have got it right. Well even fight, even match. I'd have noted that as well.